Hey guys, Ponce here on the Public Test Realm, here to discuss with you guys some Jarvan buffs that snuck their way in a little while back while the whole Braum thing was going on. And now that I'm done making video of those, I thought I'd talk about this a little bit, especially since Jarvan is my main champion. Like, I play pretty much nothing but Jarvan if I'm being serious and ranked. And I do play him top lane, so these changes I'll be discussing in the context of top lane, which makes sense anyway because Riot basically said these changes are meant to affect him as a top laner, less so about the jungle. So in any case, yeah, first off, the one of the things that was changed was Golden Aegis now costs a flat 30 mana across the board regardless of what rank it is. It used to start off at 45 mana and go all the way up to 65. I mean, for late game, that's not really an issue. Early game, I guess it's sort of a nice change. In the sense that Jarvan's mana is extremely precious in lane. Like, if you want to be able to fight someone in lane, every little scrap of mana you have must count as a Jarvan. Like, it's a huge waste building into stuff that gives you mana back or mana sustain. So, you know, you're trying to focus, at least I focus mostly on damage. And you have to kind of focus on making sure every single Q lands. Like, you can't waste any scrap of mana, as I just said. And that's why, basically, I didn't even take Golden Aegis until level 8. Yeah, until level 8. So I wouldn't bother taking it level 4. I'd skip that because, you know, I just wouldn't cast it. I wouldn't, if I was constantly spamming Golden Aegis to, you know, do whatever, I would run out of mana. Instead, I would just put extra points into Demacian Standard for extra damage because, you know, it's what I was trying to do in lane, kill people, you know, because I wanted impact on the game. I don't know if this is enough to actually change my way of playing. I suspect I may still actually not take Golden Aegis at level 4, but, you know, I'll experiment with it a bit. In any case, it's nice. I mean, it's nothing particularly groundbreaking, but yeah. Actually, the more important change is the change to his passive, Martial Cadence. Now what it does is that it deals 10% of the current target's health as bonus damage. It used to be, what was it? It used to start at 6% and then go all the way up to 10%. So it's kind of a help to his early laning phase.
For my father, the king.
Yeah, because it's really nice. So basically, what happens is, oh, and then the other thing, of course, is that the cooldown on how often it happens now starts at 10 seconds, and it goes all the way down to 6. So it used to start at 6, and then stay that way. But now it starts at 10 and then ends up being 6. So it ends up being the same thing in the end, like ultimately, but this is to help his early laning phase, which is quite nice because, you know, Jarvan sort of walks in and trades really well every once in a while. You know, you knock him, you hit him with a Q, and then you knock him down with your passive, and
We shall rest when we are dead.
the other interesting thing is that basically if you have Dragon Strike at level 1, the duration, or rather the cooldown of Dragon Strike, you do Dragon Strike, see 10 seconds, then you auto-attack someone. By the time the next Dragon Strike is off cooldown, you can auto-attack them again. So basically, Jarvan's harassment pattern hasn't changed that much because you typically didn't activate Martial Cadence every 6 seconds. You'd wait actually until Dragon Strike. You hit him with Dragon Strike, then you would auto-attack him, kind of thing. So basically, you're just getting extra free damage, an extra 4%. It's not the biggest thing in the world, but it's nice. Now, do I feel these Jarvan buffs were necessary? Probably not. I mean, Jarvan was actually quite good in lane, in my opinion. But that just might be because, you know, I play nothing but him, and therefore I'm significantly more experienced at the champion than other people are when they, you know, they have a wide variety of champions. So I don't know. We'll see. You know, I'm not going to complain too much about a buff, and these buffs are minor enough that I don't think he's going to become a particularly popular top lane all of a sudden, which is good because I don't like playing, you know, champions that everyone is now suddenly playing their flavor of the month. Because A, it sort of feels lame, and B, people learn how to counter flavor of the month champions. You know, it's something I rely on to an extent as well, is that people aren't really familiar with Jarvan top lane, and, you know, suddenly I jump on them and burst them down. It's like, well, what? Jarvan deals damage, you know. So yeah, that's it for me for now. I'm gonna go stream some ranked for a little bit. If you happen to catch this video exactly as I upload it, well, probably ranked anyway. I'm not actually sure what I'm streaming today, but yeah, I'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching, and yeah, these are the Jarvan changes. Maybe they'll go in live like this. Maybe they won't. I'll see you guys around. Goodbye.